Yo guys, welcome back to a brand new PTCGO video. Today guys, we're looking at a bit of a confusion box type of deck using the new Parasect with the ability Panic Spores, and we're already comboing it today with Espeon-GX, because Espeon-GX seems to be the best possible partner for Parasect. So this deck, I don't think it's that competitive, if I'm gonna be honest with you. This is obviously not a very, super awesome deck, but it is a fun rogue to try out, and it could be fun to just mess around with on PTCGO. So before getting into today's PTCGO video, of course guys, shout out to the sponsor Card Cavern TCG. If you guys are ever in any need of any PTCGO codes, or you guys are just looking for any GX codes for anything like Melmetal GX or Jolteon GX for say, Card Cavern TCG is the best place to get PTCGO codes. And when you do buy something from Card Cavern TCG, you can use the discount code LDF for a 5% discount on your purchase. So yeah, let's get back into the deck. So yeah, this is going to be Parasect Espeon, pretty simple-ish deck. Espeon-GX we already know is decent with Garbodor, but we're not going to be playing Garbodor in this list. We are going to be using Espeon with Parasect. So Parasect has the ability Panic Spores, put 2 damage counters on your opponent's confused Pokemon between turns. So if your opponent's active is confused, and you have 2 Parasects in play, they take 40 damage in between turns. So it's like a really buffed up version of Shrine of Punishment. So that's pretty powerful. Panic Spores is a pretty good ability when you confuse them. Unfortunately, Confusion is not insanely powerful. I mean, it's okay. Confusion does do a few good things. It forces them to actually have to retreat or switch or something like that, really, in order to ensure a KO. And then they're, if they choose to attack you while they're confused, it's really risky because they might either take a lot of damage or they will hit you, but they have to flip a coin. So it's really risky. So just Confusion is not the greatest. I think the best standing condition right now is probably just Poison. I don't know, but Confusion doesn't do that much. But you know what? We now have Parasect, so maybe there is a reason to play Confusion a little bit more. Now there's actually quite a few Pokemon that can actually confuse your opponent. If you look up the word confuse, there's quite a few Pokemon here. You can use Celebi Venusaur with Pollen Hazard, but at that point, Celebi Venusaur is better with Shaman. There's all these niche cards like Lapras. There's Tentacruel. Even Blacephalon's Bursting Burn can combo with Parasect in some really meme way. Nihilego, which I would put in this deck, but you can't really use Nightcap when you're running a mix of GXs and stuff. There is Tapu Lele here with Charm, which when you attach a tool, you leave your opponent's active confused. We also have, not Blacephalon, obviously. I already went over that. Shiftry. But again, all these other Pokemon, they don't really work that well. Oricorio. I guess you can use Xurkitree with Electro Powers and Parasects. That could be really weird. But yeah, there is a decent amount. You obviously have Nihilego GX. You have Vileplume again. But yeah, outside of that, I think this is these are the 2 best confused attackers to run. It's just Espeon, and I am also running 1 copy of Spinda for Teeter Punch. It's a nice non-GX attacker. It does the literal exact same amount of damage as Psybeam, and it's on a non-GX Pokemon, so there is relevance to running 1 Spinda. But yeah, Espeon-GX, we can Psybeam them, then we can Psychic knock them out the following turn. That's kind of the idea. Psychic can do 60 plus 30 for each energy on your opponent's active. I mean, this will one-shot a Pikachu Zekrom. Even just 2 energies lets us do 120. Because Psybeam and Choice Band and Parasect, we could probably reach pretty good numbers with Psychic. We do have Divide GX, which is actually good with Parasect, because this deck kind of plays similar to not a spread deck, but a Shiny kind of an archetype where you can rack damage up with Parasect's ability per turn. So Divide actually can also be good in this deck. Everything else kind of just supports us. I am running 2 copies of Jirachi. I just like having the Jirachi in this deck for when we need to find important stuff. I am playing 1 Absol and 1 Mr. Mime. This is pretty self-explanatory, but having both these guys in here can be really good to help your opponent not be able to do much. I mean, they have to pay an extra energy to retreat on their basic, or they can't do Acerola to get out of confusion. So Mime and Absol are really important here. I just 1 copy of Lele, and I am playing 1 Koko. Koko's just here for Flying Flip. It kind of does combo well with Panic Spores. Obviously, Koko doesn't confuse them, but still, it's nice to have. Now we go into the items. 3 Nest Balls, 1 Pokecom, 4 Ultra Balls, Stretcher, Switch. All these cards really just here for what we got. 1 Viridian Forest. This is kind of the stadium I've gone with. I couldn't really find any other stadium. I was thinking of Mount Lanakila, but we already have Jirachi, so I don't really think it's a good idea to play that. So Viridian Forest just, I think, is better. Just gets you your Psychic Energy for Psybeam. You get your Psychic, you know, you start with Eevee, go into Espeon turn 1. 1 Acerola, really nice with Espeon. 4 Cynthias, 1 Erika, 1 Judge, 4 Lillie, 2 Guzmas, pretty standard stuff. I'm not going too ham on the Guzmas because it gets them out of the confusion. Now, I am playing 2 Choice Bands and 1 copy of Bodybuilding Dumbbells, but I really think the Bodybuilding Dumbbells is important against something like a Pika-Rom. Giving your Espeon 240 HP is pretty effective, and I like giving it sometimes a lot more HP, especially when you are running Acerola. Personally, this is just a better card in here. 2 skateboards for obviously Jirachi and whatnot. 4 Psychic, 4 DC, sorry, and 7 Psychic Energy. Sorry, I just woke up recording this video. I don't have a lot of time to record today, so I had to like wake up early to record. But yeah, this is my Espeon Parasect Confusion deck. Again, I don't think it's a very competitive deck. I do think it's going to be a little fun to play, though. It's going to be fun to mess around with. So, see you guys in some matches. Alright guys, let's go do some games with Espeon Confusion. Not expecting a whole lot out of this deck, considering it is not really... It's again, it's just a rogue, but I'm not, you know, expecting the deck to, like, perform insanely well. But I am curious to see how we do. We're up against a Fighting Lightning Fairy deck. A lot of types going on. Might be a spread, maybe? I don't know. Might be Koko Passimian. I think it is Koko Passimian. Alright, so we got the Mime start. That's unfortunate. We do have a Nest Ball, though, and a Psychic... Okay, yeah, actually, this hand works out better than I thought it would. His hand works out better than I thought it would. It's probably Koko Passimian. Yep, I was right. We'll Nest Ball for an Eevee. We can probably coast the game off with just Psybeam, which is kind of cool. I do have Psybolt I can do for 40. That could be pretty fun. So I can Ultra Ball here. Get a Paras down, sure. I can also go for Jirachi, but I don't want to bench too many Pokemon, because I saw the Fairy type. It means he's playing Tapu Lele, which is not fun, so we're just not going to bench that many things. No switching card for next turn, though, that sucks. I think I just pass, honestly. Not much to do with this hand, it's kind of bad. We have an Erika, but we can't play it considering all the Pokemon in our hand. I don't want to bench anything that much. I mean, Absol will be nice, though, in this matchup. I don't think we need Mime at all. He doesn't play a single copy-based Rolla, probably, so we don't need the Mime. But I can definitely see Absol being useful here. He will play a Counter Energy on his Passimian along with a Choice Band. He's going to Lillie for a few cards. Would be nice, actually, to just draw Judge. Oof, a Shrine. So we don't really have any ways to bump Shrine to punishments. Forgot to mention. Oh, but just a pass. My opponent doesn't have much. That's actually really good. So I can win if I can find an Escape Board. There's literally nothing I can do about that. I might honestly... No, Cyber, I don't want to waste a DC. I mean, I might as well just Psybeam him, honestly. This is just not a really good hand. If I could win the game, I would. But we can just hit him for 60, hit him for 80. If I had another Parasect down, he'd actually get knocked out going into my next turn, which would be kind of good. But you know what? We can kind of confuse him and kind of keep the lock up. Not a fan of the Mime, though, being in play, because I don't need it. I'd rather an Absol in play, because Absol really does hurt him. He's going to go for Gladian. This should guarantee him a Pokemon to survive the coming turns, but it's not really a supporter for the turn that you probably want to do when you're staring down an ES, when you're staring down an Espeon. He's gonna get Jirachi. Does he have a switch? He does. Actually, no. Yeah, if he doesn't bench anything, we win here too. If he does not bench another Pokemon, we win the game. So hopefully Stellar Witch doesn't get him a ball card. Alright, that's good. That's a Cynthia. So yeah, we do win here with the Divide GX if he doesn't do anything. We straight up win. And we win! Alright, well, I mean, I was expecting this match to not be super hard because of Passimian's weakness, but yeah. I guess that's the way the boat floats. But yeah, you can kind of see why I said earlier the Divide and Parasect combos well, because look at this, we're just going to knock out both Jirachi and Passimian and win the game. I mean, you want to play against lower HP decks sometimes too, because they're just easier to deal with. Parasect can do some pretty cool numbers. Like this against Nightmare or Lost March could be kind of interesting. Parasect's Panic Spores with Psybeam on Natus and Jump Plus can be really interesting. So yeah. So we'll see what we get out of our present. Well-deserved win. No, I'm just kidding. That was a pretty unintentional match, but it's fine. Alright, so we'll do another game, of course. Keep trucking along with these matches. I am looking to hopefully play against something a little... I don't know. I actually don't really know what I want to play against, to be honest with you. Again, this is just like a rogue deck. When you play Espeon Parasect, you don't expect too much out of the deck. You just kind of expect whatever happens, happens. And it looks like we're against Zoroark, so this is where the Mime is going to be really important. Unfortunately, though, my opponent is most likely running a Alolan Muck, which shuts down a lot, actually. Jirachi, Eevee, Parasect. It actually also shuts down Jirachi, Eevees, and my Mime, so I'm actually a little worried about an Alolan Muck coming down. We'll see what happens, though. If he's using Lucario, I mean, Espeon does hit Lucario for weakness, so that's good. I don't know how we're going to one-shot it, though. I mean, Choice Band can do 180. We'd have to, like, confuse him or something. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Alright, we are going to win the coin flip, which is really good. Hopefully we're going to get a good start here. Okay, that's fine. We got the Eevee start. We got a Paras, which is nice. Paras is always nice. Get a couple Parasects down is really good. We could do a little Lillie here for a couple cards. Maybe draw a Psychic Energy or another Pokemon. Would be my best top deck out. Alright, nice. Drew Psychic. Looks like he's playing a Ranguru, so I don't know what to expect. I actually don't know why he benched the Ranguru. That's kind of weird. So a Lillie for 4. Not much. So I can play the Bodybuilding Dumbbells on. Which I don't really see a point of. Kind of do want to play it though at the same time. Just to have it on. No, I'll just pass. We kind of need the Choice Band if we ever find it because Zoroark's resistance to Psychic means we don't really do much damage to it with Psybeam. We only do 10. So, Parasect will help us a little bit with Psybeam, but we're only going to do 10 damage to Zoroark, so I'd rather just wait for a Choice Band. We're probably going to need Choice Band for Lucario GX too. Actually, no. Yeah, we will, because if you'll have at least 1 energy for Aura Strike, we would need the Choice Band to do 120 and 240. Just going to Ultra Ball away Nest Ball. It's a good card to see get discarded. We'll see how we pair against a competitive deck like Zoroark. We'll see if Espeon Parasect is able to take this down. There's a Rockruff. We don't play any rainbows or grass or anything, so we can't really ever attack with Parasect. Not that it's a good attacker, but that's just something to note. And we're going to see a Lillie for 7 most likely. Yep, called it. Yikes, triple Zoroark. So I could do like Divide here, maybe knock out the Rockruff. Kind of tempted to do that because Lycanroc is always a scary Pokemon to see. Even though we don't have much on our bench, not to mention we do have the Bodybuilding Dumbbells, so like it's like Dangerous Rogue would knock me out right away. There's the Mime. I don't know if I want to play it now. Kinda wish I could Guzma the Ranguru up and then do Divide and start trucking away these Rockruffs. So I can Divide, knock out a Rockruff, or I can KO a Zorua. I actually can't KO Zorua this turn with Psychic, so I kind of do have to play the Divide play. I mean, I might regret this if I ever want to save Divide for a rainy day. But whatever. Kind of want to hold the hand. I think we'll just attach, play the Cynthia. We'll hold the Mime. I don't want to bench it. Alright. I was hoping for another Eevee, or even a Paras. It's fine though. So we'll do Divide. We will KO this Rockruff. I guess we'll just put 4 damage counters on like the active. We just get rid of that Lycanroc threat. It's always good. Get that garbage out of here. And we can put 4 damage counters on the active. I'm not going to set it up to be KO'd anytime soon, but I mean, whatever. Might as well just put a bunch of damage on him. And we'll take our prize. Another energy. Not looking for that. It's kind of the downside of playing 7 Psychics. There's times where it's completely useless. I only play 7 Psychic because I just like having the turn 1 Espeon. It's going to Ultra Ball. There's an Acerola getting discarded, so that's actually good. Maybe we don't have to worry about as much Acerola as I thought we would. There's the Zoroark. The reason I wanted to find a Eevee here is because I want to do Acerola, but I might just do it anyways if he attacks me. We have 240 HP, so I mean, if he was like stuck doing like 80, I mean, I guess we could just risk it and just Psybeam. This is gonna be tough. I don't know if I want to do Psybeam or Psychic. It's probably better to do Psychic because he already has 200 on, so we're already gonna be hitting for 120. This is kind of the problem with Parasect here. Is like it's like we don't need to confuse him. Ooh, there's Grimer. That's fine. I mean, Muck is also weak to Psychic. I guess it's always a target for when we want it. I guess if we ever need to knock it out, it's always Guzma BUS. Yeah, I think we just Acerola here. If I can draw a Mime, I might go Acerola Psybeam and then hope he does an Acerola and gets out of confusion. This is kind of the problem with this deck, though, is you kind of get mucked by Zoroark. I don't think he's ever going to use Lucario GX either in this matchup, because I think he knows that it's weak. He's probably going to get a Rock Ruff here, actually, with that Rescue Stretcher. What? He concedes? Okay, sure. Free wins all around, I will take them. Okay, that was really confusing. Don't know why he can see the game. Interesting choice. He's actually playing the new Zoroark here. Okay. Alright. Only 2 Acerolas. He did have Palpad, though. Don't know why he scooped the game there. He actually was in a pretty dominant position. He was gonna hit me for 150 damage. I had a pretty weird hand. I didn't really have much to work with other than like a Lele for like Acerola. And then I would have had to switch back into Espeon to confuse him, so I don't know why he scooped it. That was kind of weird, but whatever. I'll take the free win. Not complaining. Not gonna complain about a free win. It's always good to win for free. Now I see Lightning, so this is most likely a Pikarom deck. We'll see how this goes. We'll see how we fare against Pikarom. We're gonna mulligan, which isn't a good start. If he's playing Zeraora, this is gonna really suck a lot. No, he's playing, ooh, Decidueye Luxio. So I see how this is going to go. That's fine. Alright, so we are going to start with Jirachi, which is nice. We got Paras. Not a bad opening hand. If I can get an Eevee down, this hand would be really good. So we'll see what we can do. Luxio is going to be a little interesting, though. It's going to item lock me. We do play a fair amount of items, to be fair. But I mean, if we can Psybeam him, he'll be forced to like flip to attack. Oh, he's not even playing the other Shinx. It's a little odd. There's another Shinx with the ability that allows you to evolve the turn you play the Shinx down. I don't know, Luxio is fairly interesting right now, I think. It might be underlooked, I don't know. It's a pretty strong card with Electro Power. It's gonna get an Ultra Ball. I don't know, the problem with Luxio is it kind of just gets shredded by Zoroark, but I don't know. Luxio is pretty decent, though, I think. It's gonna Ultra Ball, gets rid of Ultra Ball and a Lightning Energy. It's probably gonna get, I'm assuming, a Dart or a Rowlet here. Wants to set up a Decidueye. No, he's going for the Luxio. That's fine. Low HP Pokemon, though, on the board is always good, but we can't really do Divide right now. My opponent will Nest Ball for a Rowlet. There it is. They're also gonna do a Lillie here. Oh, never mind. Alright, so, what do we draw? Another Paras is good. We'll Stellar Wish, Ultra Ball. I guess I'll take it. Tough decisions. I think I'll get rid of the Psychic Energy and the Acerola. Acerola is a tough cut, but I don't want to get rid of my DC. I'd rather just lose the Psychic and just hope I get one off Lillie. That's my logic. I don't even really need to Psybeam him this turn. Nah, yeah, we didn't get there. We do get Koko, though, which is cool. The odds Eevee goes down aren't very high. I don't know if I want to risk putting the DC on it, though, in case it does. I think we'll play the Koko down and pass. I don't know. That kind of sucks. He's weak to fight, right? Yeah. Alright, well, I didn't get the Psych Energy like I wanted. We do have Espeon, though, but we don't have another energy, so... I mean, we're kind of stuck with our empty hand here, unfortunately. There's a Guzma. So my opponent did have Guzma. Yikes. It might actually knock out Eevee, so good thing I put the Koko down for retaliation. They bring out Paras. Yeah, I figured, actually. I knew they were going to bring out Paras, actually. So I can get Lele here for Guzma, if I want. No, I can't. Right, I'm item locked. A little awkward. Probably gonna have to do this. Ripped energy. Bruh. Alright, well, I was hoping that was gonna give me a Cynthia. Apparently not. That sucks. That was a bit of a weird, wasted turn on my end. I actually don't want him to build up a Decidueye at any point either, so this is a little unfortunate. There's where it can't rip. So this Paras is gonna get knocked out soon. Dang it, dude. This is not great, guys. We're getting kind of unlucky here with what we're drawing. Oh, never mind. He's actually targeting my Espeon. Fair enough. We did lose our Acerola, which is why I'm a little sad about this. Nest Ball. What are we going to get? There's Cynthia, finally. A lot of the items we can't play, though, which is the problem here with this annoying Luxio. Maybe it would have been better to go Koko and just Flying Flip. Alright, there we go. We got some energy. I'll just pass. We do have Lele for next turn, so we can just Guzma. Maybe just bring out the Decidueye, maybe. I think we will bring out Decidueye and just try and get some damage on it. I don't know if he's playing Max Potion. We'll see if he is. If not, that's fine. I'm also a little scared of a Luxray coming out. Luxray does have an ability which gives it like a little bit more HP. The problem here is Jirachi's also a Feather Obey from being knocked out, which is pretty bad. So we got like one last Stellar Wish out of us. So I could actually divide knock out the Luxio too if I want. I don't know which is better. So we'll play Lele. Oof. We don't have many Guzmas. That's not great. Yeah, I think we just divide. He can, again, he can get another Luxio in play because of Shinx' ability, but I don't know if he's playing that Shinx because he was playing the other Shinx. So we'll see if he's going to put down the other Shinx and go right back into a Luxio here. We'll just put some damage on Decidueye. I don't know. I could put it on Jirachi, maybe for like Flying Flip damage later on if I ever go for it, but I'll just do this for now. Just get some damage on Decidueye. It's fine. So he can knock out Jirachi, which kind of sucks, but you know what? That frees up the bench for another Eevee, so I can't complain. My opponent's going to Ultra Ball. They might grab a Lele of their own so they can go under Jirachi. Ooh, they got rid of a Choice Band and a Luxio. That's pretty good. Looks like they're sitting on the Choice Band. Oh, they are playing the item lock. They are playing the ability Shinx. So never mind. So they do have this Shinx with the ability Evolutionary Advantage, which gives them an advantage. Alright, just a pass. So not much, which is pretty good, actually. Unfortunately, though, our hand kind of sucks. It's going to Psychic him. Let's try and get a bunch of damage on this thing. I could have retreated and went for Flying Flip, which wouldn't actually have been terrible either, to be honest. But, I mean, Psychic one-shots Luxio, so I don't really care. My opponent doesn't look like they're drawing very well. They do have a Jirachi in play, so if they're ever able to retreat, they can go for Stellar Wish. So let's see if they actually choose to take out my Jirachi. Maybe they will, because if they take a prize, they might get a card they need to help them out a little bit here in their little, I guess, unfortunate hand that they have. So we'll see if they target Jirachi. So they're going to play a Volkner. They can get a Switch and an Energy here if they want. They're actually going to go for Nest Ball Energy. So no Switch, so they're not going to go into Jirachi then, I guess? They're getting another Rowlet down. Attached to Shinx. And for their... So let's see what they do. Yep, they finally knock out Jirachi. So we can put an Eevee back down. probably just a pass, I'm guessing. So we hit him for 90. He'll have 40 HP. He'll be a couple fine flips away from getting KO'd. I like that. I like you. Ooh, he just top decked Eevee. Actually, maybe I should have just played the NS Ball instead of doing this. But it's fine, though. We'll get our Espeon-GX in play. Well, Lillie for 2. I mean, might as well. Escape Board, Ultra Ball. Ultra Ball, probably for Parasect. Because he's got Jirachi in play, maybe I can use Absol at some point. I don't know if I want low HP Pokemon on my bench, though. So, yeah, I just Psychic him. He's got some, you know, not a lot of HP left, Kappa. Sadly, I already used Divide, so I can't finish him off for later. I am scared of this thing getting Max Potion, though. I wouldn't be surprised if he's running Max Potion in his deck. So, we'll see what he has. He has 3 cards in his hand. He did take a prize, and he drew an extra card. But, still nothing. Pretty good. Just knock him out with Psychic, I guess. Just hope he doesn't have much. We are getting our 2 prizes. See what we get. Bodybuilding Dumbbells, Guzma. Guzma's good. I don't know if I want to save it for Parasect, because I do have the Escape Board in my hand, but I might Guzma if he doesn't bring out Shinx. I'm tempted to target the Rowlet. I don't really care about Luxio that much, to be honest. It's not that big of a threat. I think really the bigger threat is the Decidueyes at this point. Not getting much confusion action in this match. It's whatever though. Ooh, he hit an air. Ooh, that's gonna be big. He's gonna be able to draw a lot of cards here. So I wouldn't be surprised if he gets Rare Candy Decidueye. We'll see if he does or not. Well, that should guarantee him in unless he's gonna shuffle. Yeah, he shuffled. Okay, what do you get back? The Decidueye line and a Luxio. Alright, so he's going to need to switch Luxio, Rare Candy, Decidueye. He could hit all that off of those 6 cards, though. There's a Skateboard. Let's go back into Jirachi. So this will give me a Guzma turn. So if he doesn't Rare Candy, I am going to target and knock out this Rowlet, because this thing is not going to be a good... I don't like Decidueye. Decidueye is a little bit hard to deal with. Electro Power. So if he has like a switch or an escape rope here, he can go into Luxio maybe and just kind of hit me with a Luxio attack. Nope, just a pass. Alright, cool. Cool beans. Yeah, I think we just knock out the Rowlet. Again, not too scared of Luxio. Its damage output's kind of hindered right now anyways. We can one-shot it regardless. Yeah, probably want to just start playing these cards down. I don't want to play the Ultra Ball. There's nothing to discard. So I'll just knock him out. There's another Espeon. It's an Ultra Ball target, I guess. If he doesn't Luxio me. So, yeah, he can do a decent chunk of damage, I guess. He hasn't played a single Electro Power yet. So, we might be in for some trouble. We did get rid of our Acerola BUS, so we can't really lose this Espeon. But Espeon can take out Luxio in one hit. It's going to be hard for my opponent to win at this point. Again, we took out his Rowlet. We've already taken 2 prizes, which is huge. And my opponent concedes the match. Espeon Parasect, man, taking out Mans, bro. I don't know. I don't know about this deck, guys. We didn't get to use the Parasect Psybeam kind of combo as much as I wanted to in this video. I am going to wrap up the video, by the way. I don't have a lot of time to record. It's Sunday I'm recording this, and I just don't have the time. I'm going out in like less than an hour, so I still have to edit the video and make a thumbnail and everything. But yeah, I think I'm going to wrap up the video here. We're going to keep it a little bit short. To be honest, though, we didn't get to really show off the Espeon Parasect as much as I wanted to. I don't know. It's kind of tough when, like, Psychic is doing just way more damage output. Like, there's going to be times where just doing Psychic is just far better than just hitting for Psybeam and only having, like, 1 Parasect in play. Otherwise, though, I do like this deck. Do we really use the Jirachis, though? Not really. I don't know if you really need the Jirachis anymore. Again, there's a lot of other Confusion Pokemon that you can play. And I was considering maybe running Tentacruel in this deck because Paranormal helps against like Ultra Beasts, so I don't know. Honestly though, there's a lot of Confusion Pokemon you can work with, like Noivern, Lantern even would be memeable. I don't know. There's a lot of Confusion guys though. There's a lot of them. A lot of like Psybeam attackers you can run. So yeah, there are a few other like I don't know. The Xurkitree like the Xurkitree Electro Power Parasect deck does sound kind of funny. I don't think it'll ever be fun, like playable, but like I don't know. That actually sounds like a fun little combo. So maybe I'll make a video on circuitry Parasect. I'd actually had some ideas with Tapu Lele and like Magearna and like Shrine and Buzzles. I don't know, I might do that. But I kind of do want to try the circuitry deck. It kind of seems meaningful. But outside of that, I'm just going to wrap up the video here, guys. Espeon Parasect. Don't think it's a very good deck. I mean, we probably would have lost that game against Zoroark there had my opponent not scooped the match. So we got a little lucky. But yeah, thanks for watching the video. If you enjoyed, make sure to leave a like, and don't forget to subscribe to help the road to reaching 5,000 subscribers. Again, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, make sure to help me on the road to reaching 5K. Check out Card Cavern TCG, guys, if you ever need to get any codes on PTCGO for anything PTCGO related. Go to Card Cavern, get your codes there. Use discount code LDF for the discount on your purchase. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a good day. Bye.